There is nothing wrong with your television set. Do not attempt to adjust the picture. Melissa Service Pack 7 is now controlling transmission.
Uh-oh.
Melissa Service Pack 7's Weird Dreams, Take 1. Coming to you from my room right now, because this is a special video that I've been wanting to make for you for a long time, and I figured now is a good time to do it since I'm really not able to give you a lot of content because of this stupid quarantine crap going on. So I'm going to do this video here, which I'm going to tell you about some really weird and scary dreams that I used to have when I was a kid. Okay, when I was a kid, I lived in Ridgewood, Queens, New York. That's where I grew up. And I lived in a very old apartment building, and I think the place was haunted, okay? Because I never had so many nightmares in my entire life than when I lived in that apartment. And another friend of mine I know that lived in Ridgewood, and he lived in a similar apartment. He told me that he kind of felt the same way, like there was something evil there. So I don't know, but anyways, let's get into it. All right, so oh wait, there was a few good ones which I'll get to, but anyway, the scary ones. I can literally remember waking up every night, and I'm talking consecutively, just screaming, terrified, because I had a bad dream. Okay, so I'm gonna start with one. I used to have a poster hanging on my wall. It would be right here up against the wall. My bed was against the wall, and it was like, I didn't even like it. My mother put it in there. It was like an antique poster, and it was like some children. It was black and white, and they were all sitting together, I think on a bench or something, like little boys and girls. And so I would have a dream that these boys and girls on the poster would start moving, and they would come out of the poster, and they'd be sitting on the bed with me, and then all of a sudden they would punch me. Like when they'd kick me in the leg, they'd punch me in the arm, and if I tried to fight back, I couldn't, because my arm, I go to lift up my arm, and my arm felt like it was full of lead. Like I'd go like this, and it would be like in slow motion, and they just kept like laughing at me and poking me and stuff. And yeah, so that was one dream. Another dream that, oh, this one was the worst. No, not the worst, but it really bothered me. Okay, my bedroom walls were yellow. I hate the color yellow. I love pink. I wanted a pink bedroom, but apparently yellow paint was on sale, and my mom painted my room yellow. So I would have this dream that there was this thing would come out of the wall, like right here by my bed, and it was made of chalk, and it was shaped like a giant crayon, but it had no label. Okay, so like in the dream, I'd be in bed, or I'd be sitting on my bed coloring, and then all of a sudden I'd get this creepy feeling like something bad was gonna happen, and then it would just come out of the wall, and it would make this sound, like, trying to think how to describe the sound when it would come out of the wall. Something like if you were to take a knife and poke it through a piece of cardboard, it would kind of make a sound like that. So it would just come out of the wall, and I'd see it, and I'd be terrified of it. And nothing would happen. It wouldn't do anything. It would just be sticking out of the wall, and I'd be scared and freaked out. And that was the dream. Hey, I said they were weird. Okay, and to me, when I was a kid, that was considered a very bad dream for me. I did not like that dream. Okay, another crazy dream that I would have that was really scary. Ugh, I'm readjusting myself because I'm not comfortable. Ugh. Okay, another one. Actually, let me grab one of these pillows. Okay, so another dream I would have is, this is not a flattering angle. Okay. Another dream I would have is I would be in this house, this huge house, and it had many floors and balconies in it. And the floors had this like bright blue, it was dark but bright blue carpeting, and the balconies were white, and lots of stairs. And I would be like on one level, and no one was there. I was alone, and I'd start to hear thunder. I've always been afraid of thunder. I don't like it. I'd hear it in the dream, and I'd start to get scared, and I would be like, oh no, and I'm like looking around, no one's there, and then all of a sudden I'd look up, and on another level I would see a man carrying a briefcase, and he'd be walking across the balcony, and he was wearing a suit. He was bald on top of his head. He had dark brown hair on the sides. And I would say, excuse me, hello, mister, I'm scared, hello? And he'd just keep walking like he didn't even see me or hear me. And I'd get even more scared. And then doors would, no, I skipped ahead too far, excuse me. Then I would see like a door open. Okay, so there would be like several rooms, and they all had these white doors. A door would open, and a little girl would come out, and she looked like she was about my age.
Barbie dream furniture. Barbie, he's awake. The Barbie dream bed. You have to put it together. Breakfast in bed, Barbie. Twirly throws Barbie dolls food separately. The name's on her seat and on the pillow. Daddy's name's on everything. Come on, Barbie. Are you going to spend all day in your beautiful bed? Barbie dream furniture. The Barbie dream bed comes with sheets, mattress, pillows, and canopy. Barbie dolls food separately from Mattel.
Brown hair, and she had bangs, and she was wearing a white nightgown, and she would come out, and she'd be like, hi, and I'm like, hi, and she goes, do you want to play with me? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I go in the room, and this is her bedroom, and she has this tea set, these little plastic cups and dishes, and we're playing with her tea set. And then all of a sudden I hear thunder again, and I hear doors slam. And she goes, oh no. And I'm like, what? And she goes, I have to go. And I'm like, no, don't go. And I look, and next thing I know, the little girl disappears, and I'm looking around, and I see, in the hallway, I can see doors opening, and they're closing by themselves, and they're slamming shut, and I'm freaking terrified. And then that would go on for a few minutes, and then I'd wake up, and the dream would be over. And that, coincidentally, I'm sorry I'm moving around so much. I'm not very comfortable in this position like this because my arm is killing me. I think I slept on it the wrong way. But anyway, that was a recurring dream for me. I would have that dream like a lot, and it scared the crap out of me every time I had it. Okay, another one is, this one was just weird and scary, and I know I can't remember part of it, but there would be this one section of the dream where I had this, in real life, I had this little school desk with a matching chair that my uncle gave me because he used to work at a school. So anyway, I had the desk in my room up against the wall across from the bed, and the top of the desk opened, and I would store things in there. So in my dream, I'd be sitting at the desk, and it would be at night, and I'd open the desk up, and there would be a little boy inside the desk, and he looked like the boy on Charles in Charge, like not the second family, but the first family. Douglas, I think his name was. He kind of looked like Douglas, and he would be in there, and he'd start talking to me, and I'd be like, hi, you know, and oh, this is cool, I have a friend. And then something would happen, and he would disappear, and I'd be terrified, and I'd be alone, and I had this feeling like something bad was gonna happen. And then my bedroom door would be messed up. it would split in half in the middle. Like, I think they call it a French door. You know how you have, like, you can open up the top and you can open up the bottom? Well, I'd look at my bedroom door, and my bedroom door would be split in half like that. And I'd be like, oh no, you know, I knew it wasn't supposed to be that way, and it scared me. And that boy would appear again, but he would be about my size. And then I just can't remember the rest. I'm sorry. That was another one that would scare me. I'm approaching the 10-minute mark, so I'm gonna do one more dream for you, and then I'll do like maybe a part 2. That's if I get some good feedback on this one. Another creepy dream I would have is that I would be abandoned in a furniture store. This is also when I was a kid. I dreamed I'd be in this furniture store at my parents', and then all of a sudden my parents would disappear. The furniture store would start to close, the lights would start going out, and it would be very dimly lit. And I'd be walking around going, Mom, Dad, and they're not there. And I kept getting this creepy feeling like something bad was going to be around the corner, like somebody was going to be hiding behind that couch, or, you know, and I'd just be roaming around this dimly lit furniture store looking for my parents and not being able to find them, and just being absolutely terrified. Yeah. So we're going to wrap this one up now, and I hope you enjoy it. Or not, whatever. But if you like this and you want to hear more about more of my crazy, scary, weird dreams I had when I was a kid, comment down below, let me know. I want to get at least 3 comments telling me to make another video. If I don't get at least 3 people telling me, then I'm not going to do it again, and we'll have to come up with some other kind of crap. Alright, bye.